Welcome back to the Weekly Council of Steves. I am your host, Steve.
Hey, I'm Steve.
And I am Steve with a PH.
You're not a real Steve. Get the fuck out of here. No. We are Cyber Skull Media. This is Fail or Fire. And I am your host, Thundarius, joined by my amazing co-hosts, Shades and Dylan. And we just had to have some fun with you guys since last week's premiere, we had like 5 Stevens in the live chat. We do a premiere every week, every Friday, same time, same place. We've got a council of Steves hanging out now. So what's up, Steve? How you doing? Every single one.
Steve.
And today we are back with more Ren, our boy Ren, who's really going through it right now. We're sending out all the positive vibes and prayers that we can. And he's also a little under the weather, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad and you guys don't click off, because we got 3 videos to pull in here today. Did you guys realize that?
Yes.
I heard a thing or two.
Covering Genesis. So we're starting with the rap. We're going to break it down and talk about it and give it a rating. And then we're going to go into the acoustic version and we're going to try to play the whole track without stopping, since we've already done the first one. And then we'll roll into what, Dylan?
Drum and bass.
The drum and bass version that we just found out exists and that not very many people cover. So why not us? Because, you know, we might as well. That's what you guys want. So you guys get 3 for the price of 1 today. You boys got any thoughts before we roll into this, other than in the beginning?
I'm excited. I love the Sega Genesis. It's a superior console.
So what you're telling me is we're going to hang out with these guys for like 45 minutes?
Yes. All right, well, are we ready to do this then? Are we ready to get on in here?
Let's check it out.
Yep.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this, don't mention it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what's an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery.
Well, our boy Rin started out a little softer, a little chiller on the beat, and then like he does, switches it up in an instant, man.
He had me at fish and chips.
Those are fries, Dylan. Those are fries over here.
No, listen, I'm a cultured foodie. Fish and chips is one of my favorites, and I saw him hit it the proper way. He's got that balsamic vinegar on there. He knows what's up. Or malt vinegar, my bad.
Don't get flamed by the Renegades in the comment for claiming to be a foodie, then getting it wrong.
It's hey, I listen. Maybe it's just different semantics, but yes, I like the meal. I like the tracksuit, and I'm definitely digging that Sean Connery Bond reference there.
You say he got you with that food, but he left it there, man. It's all getting cold. Like there's starving kids somewhere.
He's such a kind dude. He's gonna let food go to waste. I'm not buying it. This isn't the Ren we know.
Somebody's picking that up.
Should we break down some of these verses?
Oh yeah. Let's talk about the song too.
Now, I know some people were complaining about how I read the lyrics and how robotic it is, even though that doesn't make any sense. But should I just change my voice?
I think it sounds very nice.
Should I be the narrator?
Yes.
The intro goes as such. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support. I've been put upon the highest shelf.
How was that? Did that work?
It felt like the universe was speaking to me.
It did. Like, is that you, Oz?
Are great and powerful.
I mean, if they wanted, I could read the next verse like this.
Welcome back. It's White Symphony. Yeah.
No, I won't. I won't do that to you. I'll read it in my normal sickly voice, My whole life I've been fighting this cake. I don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working. Cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's a learning. Maybe it's cuz life is a lottery. What an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing me. Call myself Connery. And yes, I fucked up that last line. Sue me. Sue me.
Sue me, sue me.
License for killing myself. Call me Connery. There you go. Who is the best 007?
No, Daniel Craig is the best 007.
I will fight you over this, Dylan.
You've seen what I can do. You don't want the smoke, buddy.
You can't be tapehead all the time. I'm gonna get you then.
I roll for Daniel Craig. His run as Bond, and hey, the UK people might feel differently. I don't know, but I'm gonna stand on that hill proudly with my chest puffed out. Daniel Craig is the best Bond, and his movie run is the best in the series.
What do you say, Shades?
I'm gonna have to go with Connery because he's the only one that I really know.
Let us know who your favorite is in the comments below. But
I know the other ones. I just don't know.
You know what I have to say to that? Suck it, Trebek.
That's for blasphemy.
My whole life I've been fighting this cake. It don't have icing. He's been fighting his whole life. He's going through it again. Life is ironically fucking him chronically. And I felt that. And I know so many people watching this video, they felt that too. You know what else we should feel is this chorus, because we haven't even gotten there yet. Should we get on in there?
Let's do it.
Property begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. No one was late for the art. No one was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. I'm by myself.
Well, we won't keep you here long, but it's worth discussing the chorus a little bit here. I was not expecting the oh nee no stuff. That's another one that's something that's fairly new to the Rin stuff we've covered. I don't think he's had anything quite like that in any of his music so far.
No, I like that sample. I'd like to know. I'm sure somebody knows what that sample is from.
Does it say it? Nope, it does. It doesn't say nothing down there. It doesn't say nothing. So somebody let us know.
Tell us the sample.
Dylan needs to know. He needs to know, man.
I won't sleep until I find out.
I'm going to be straight with you now. I'm going to go straight for the heart. Pupils dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Noah was late for the ark. Noah was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rains when it starts. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. And I won't put you guys through reading the rest of that out.
Speaking of pupils dilating, I wonder if people have noticed yet that they would be able to tell if mine did.
That's right. Dylan went and put on his regular glasses today. How about that?
I thought something was a little different.
I forgot.
He forgot, and it's your benefit. Now he has to do it every video moving forward. Isn't that the rule, chat?
Well, it's like Clark Kent and Superman. I took off my grandma shades and nobody will know who I am.
Who are you?
Why did you say Martha?
Commissioner, where is he?
Who are you? Where's Commissioner Gordon? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Pupils dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Noah was late for the ark. Was that his wordplay is phenomenal, man.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah, that beast mode, Armageddon. Get 'em, let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal, succession. Switch swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on wine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain with a start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
All right. Well, I like seeing all these different parts of the city and places that they shoot these videos just because it's somewhere so far from home.
A beautiful scenery.
So the whole thing was a one take, right?
I assume so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of his typical one-take shots.
I'm sure people are going to constantly let us know in the comments because they know that we are whores for lore.
I think if he doesn't do a one-take, it's more an anomaly. I think most of his stuff is this one-take style.
Well, let's go through verse 2 here, and then we can give this thing a rating, shall we? When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain-making, my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip closed. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blat, dead 'em. Beast mode, Armageddon, get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Swish, swoop, and I'm making them feel the possession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. That reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. I find freedom in rhymes to defy my depression. That is one reason I quite like Ren helping me defy my depression with his music. There's quite a bit there to break down. Is there anything specific that stuck out to either one of you?
Just hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Like he's tearing shit down with just his words.
I thought he was just a DJ.
That's the old man Shaquille.
No, that's Diesel. Diesel's the DJ.
I thought that was Kevin Nash.
Big Daddy Cool's back!
Now, Shaq Fu is the rapper.
My name is Shaq Fei Hung. I'm a poor Chinese rickshaw driver from a town called Hung Lo.
I love how like he's so into like nostalgia. It comes through, like I said, his fashion, his wordplay. You know, it's very cool that he's not referencing like Steph Curry or LeBron or something like that. You know, he's throwing Shaq's name out there. Not that Shaq ever hit an actual basket that wasn't dunks, but still, I like it.
I like it a lot.
Sorry, Shaq.
Not talking about all the brick houses that he built, are you?
Yes.
Wage war upon my demons. I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen. I've been screaming in this padded cell. That was pretty fire right there. It's malignant. It's mutating. It's such a sight to behold. Y'all know I had the malignant tumor. That speaks to me on a cellular level. Y'all want to hear some of our health stories, our pain backgrounds? We dropped them in our 7 Sins video last week, so you can check those out if you want to know how much we relate to some of you who are always in pain or have to deal with different things. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of the mind. That reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. That's something that has hit me quite hard since dealing with everything I have, is that time is a curse and a blessing. Sometimes I have more of it than others, but there's always this sense of impending doom. And like I could run out of time at any minute. That's why I push so hard with this channel and why I'm like, hey, 3 to 5 videos a week and a live stream once a month. We got this. We can handle this. Because who knows how much time any of us really have. We're trying to leave our mark while we're here. Well, you boys have anything about this specific one before we get into the review for it?
Oh, you nailed most of the stuff I was going to touch on.
You can touch me.
Whoa.
I'm gonna come.
Why are you the way that you are?
All right, well, that was Genesis by Ren. Now, we will get into the next two, but we're going to give an actual review to the regular original song here. Shades, do you think this was a fail fire or just plain mid?
I'm still on the bandwagon. I can't fuck around. This is another fire for me. I love his flow. I love how he can just, talk about his problems and stuff he's going through and make it sound good to me. It moves me. And then he brings in certain things here, like, Mr. Connery. We gave us a little talking. A buddy of mine sent me a video yesterday. I didn't even watch it because I didn't want to maybe spoil myself for something else we need to watch. I said, yeah, he's good shit. I love all those one take stuff. And then he sent me another one and I was like, I'm not watching them.
Yes, for those who aren't quite aware, every Ren song we cover is a first time reaction. We just don't feel like putting it in the title every single time, but we try to watch everything on our channel for that matter, unless we state otherwise, is a first time reaction to it. So we don't go down the Ren rabbit hole on our own. We only have listened to what we've covered on the channel, and we have a playlist for those who are unaware on the channel. It's gotten so long now, I'm not even bothering to put it on screen. There's over 13, 14 videos in there now, so you can go check it out. It'll be pinned at the end of the video if you have any questions about what we've covered, because this was fucking fire. This was fire. This was classic Ren. He's got that flow that he's got that wins me over every time when he drops into it. I like what he says lyrically. I like his rhyme schemes. I like how he does dabble in nostalgia and pop culture references in his music in a way that doesn't feel forced and feels natural, especially to his music, which is something that we love about Chris Webby, which is something that we love about Echo, wearing all this Echo gear, because I just saw him live, and unfortunately the boys had to miss it. But there's a picture with me and Echo on the community tab. I definitely would love to see Ren and Echo collaborate, because Echo and Webby have. So now we need an Echo and Ren collab. Echo's also collaborated with one of my favorites that y'all know, King ISO. So let's get it. We need a King ISO Ren collab. We need an Echo and Ren collab, and we would be all over it, man. If y'all don't know Echo yet, we have a whole playlist on the channel covering his stuff. You should definitely dig into his music. His new album is unlike the rest of his stuff. It's Pressure. Oh wait, it's Pressure. And it's unlike the rest of his stuff, but very, very heavily focused on mental health. So go check it out. I'll stop wasting your time. Dylan, what did you think?
This is fire. I won't even lead into this thing with too much superlatives. Nope. The torches just went out. Pitchforks just got put down. All the torches have gone out. On a serious note, I greatly appreciate, if you're in this premiere with us, if you're commenting on this video, super tasteful. The Ren fans are unlike any other. Typically, people come for our heads if we say anything they don't agree with. Shout out to you guys. I was a little apprehensive last week with my reaction to Seven Sins, and you guys made me feel appreciated and loved for having an honest opinion. So I appreciate that. And this isn't a redemption arc here. This is fire. This is very obvious. What you guys have called core Ren. This is who he is and what he does. He's very diverse, obviously, but I love the samples he mixed in. And again, if anybody knows where that's from, shout that out. And then later on in the track, there was another cool little sample. So he did some different things, whether people like him or not. There was a run in his career where Lil Wayne was like a legendary lyricist, his wordplay, and where he'll take the same phrase and just flip it. It reminded me of a Wayne song where he says, better use that latex or get that late text. I think I'm late text. The way he flips his words like that and can reuse and repurpose, the same phrase with different enunciations and hit all these different meanings, super powerful. It's way more clever than people realize. You know, the casual listener might just think stating the same thing again or rhyming words with each other, but it's clever, super cool. I think we've all mentioned it. Some of the cool references, you know, name dropping Shaq, Sean Connery. Still kind of sad he left that fish and chips behind, but it doesn't alter my review. It's still fire.
All right, well, there you go. There's our review of Genesis, and we're out. See you guys later. Now we're gonna hit the acoustic version for you guys, and we're just gonna let it play through unless there's a specific reason why we need to stop, and then we will talk about it, give it our rating, and see, or at least compare it to the first version and see what we think. We'll do the same for the drum and bass version. So since we're already so far into the video, let's get on into it.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put on a high shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging and searching to have a lobotomy. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now, I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark, people die late in the dark. No one was late for the ark, no one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art, Genesis aim for the heart, Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. Not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Pain making my pain, waking its painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip it close. It's more malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, beast mode, Armageddon. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop, lash a kilo, knee with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal, it's a swish whoop. I'm making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is the alter the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and then feed and unwind. If I feed him and rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No one was late for the ark. No one was late for the ark. Genesis rain and they rain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Well, that was Genesis, the acoustic version, which again seems to be another one take shades.
Yes, sir.
We covered Animal Flow with the rap and the acoustic. You can go back and check that one out and see how what we thought and what we liked about each one of them. But Dylan, why don't you let us know what you thought about that?
Oh, very impressive. So the first thing that caught my eye was that he had somebody else playing guitar for him. It allows him to be more animated and perform the song more, but that's very different. Usually in his acoustic stuff, it's him playing. So that's the first thing that I noticed. He had a spectator and a guitar player, so he could do his thing. I love that he vocalized that sample that we were trying to figure out from the original version. When he does his like kind of beatbox, he does some scat. He's just a super talented guy. What he can do with his voice is impressive. I think it definitely added like a really cool touch. That was the first thing I thought when we got into acoustic, was if we're going to have some of that sample piece, or if it was going to be missing. I love that he didn't leave it out. He just vocalized it. So super good. Also a fire.
Is there one that you preferred over the other, or were they just about the same for you?
I'm going to wait until we hear all three. As of right now, I'm probably leaning a little bit towards the original. And again, I love what he did with his voice on the second one here, the acoustic, but I'm going to reserve my final judgment until I've heard all three.
All right. Well, Shades, what did you think?
I would say I like the original one first so far. The acoustic was, it was okay until he got to the chorus. And then it was like, all right, now it's doing some good shit. The sample part, I'm not going to say it either, because I'm going to mess that up. But the sample part, that was pretty dope to hear him actually do it. I would say this one's a fire, though. I'll leave it with that.
I thought it was really interesting, like Dylan brought up, that it wasn't him playing the acoustic this time, and there was an extra person hanging out there. Y'all are going to let us know exactly who those people are, I'm sure. But the very beginning of the acoustic sounded just like one of the other songs we've covered. And here in the moment, with the lights on and the camera on, I can't place it. So I'm sure the Renegades will let us know if that's true and what it was or what it was referencing. You do notice that it seems to be, when there's acoustic stuff, whether he's playing or just doing his thing with it, it feels like there's more emotional investment versus some of the rap stuff. Not all of it, but it felt like there was more emotional investment on his part, because he can strictly focus on what he's doing there, like Dylan said, and I liked it quite a bit. For me, I'm not sure which one I preferred, to be honest. I liked them both for their qualities. It was fire, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good, and I'm glad that we got more than one version, so we can see the way he intends this to play out for the listener in different ways, depending on what it's backed by. Well, should we drop into the drum and bass version, because everybody's like, hey, y'all should cover all three, because not everybody does.
I want to check it out.
I'm excited for this one. I'm a big jungle drum and bass guy. I'm very excited to hear this one play out.
All right, well, this is Ren Genesis drum and bass remix.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. I'm put on life support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting. This cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. Honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I have been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain when it starts. Genesis pain in the heart. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, it's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. Wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip closed. It's not malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a second. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blah blah blah. Beast mode armor, get 'em. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Switch swoop and I'm making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Making them feel the profession. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. Time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind. It reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Take my piece of the pie and I'm feeding on mine. That I'm freedom in rhyme to defy my depression. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Never was late for the art. Never was late for the art. Genesis rain in the rain when it starts. Genesis pain in the heart. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Something I noticed that I missed the first time in this video. Why is there a house that's upside down, man? What is this? Somebody in the comments tell me why there's an upside down house.
Sorcery.
You haven't seen that house?
No, what is that house?
I don't know about that house in particular, but I've seen a house floating around like that on the interwebs.
Well, that wasn't very helpful at all.
I mean, I've seen some like Ripley's Believe It or Not shit like that, but why is there an upside down house? Please let me know. I need to know now. This is gonna bug me.
A gnome lives there.
Get in the corner for doing dark magic.
Oh, but I only did a little bit.
All right, well, that was Ren Genesis drum and bass remix. Dylan, since you're our drum and bass head, what did you think?
So this is a brilliant remix, like absolutely brilliant. You can tell whoever remixed this like is incredibly skilled. They took the original stems. Most of those beats are made up of the actual stems from the audio in the original. I like how they kept the unani part and then they down-tuned it also. A lot of cool stuff that they took and kind of flipped it, but they kept most of the original, the track recordings from the first one, just completely flipped it. I love that they kept the one-take video and then did some cool mirroring and some effects work with it. Super good. I was blown away. As a remix, you can't do much better than that. It's fire. So after all three, obviously I'm a big drum and bass fan. I still think the original as a song is the best. It's my favorite of the three. I love the acoustic. I was blown away by the production here. The song itself, I think it stands, as the foundation for all three of these tracks. The original is going to be my favorite after all three, but from a remix and production standpoint, this is fire. This is amazing. All three have their own unique qualities that make them super solid. My favorite of the three will be the original.
Now, you were mentioning stems, and nobody likes seeds and stems, Dylan.
No sticks, no seeds, no stems. Sorry, Snoop.
Or I was thinking Chris Stapleton.
Oh, him also.
Now, Shades, what saith you?
I would say that one was pretty dope. I felt like I needed to be, I don't know, bouncing around with some fucking rope lights and
need some glow sticks.
Yeah, I needed something, but I had nothing over here, so I just had to hang out and like jam out internally. But I still think the original is the better. I don't know if I did, but fire. It was pretty good, but still the original takes it.
Well, at the beginning, I thought I was maybe the Shades spiked my drink and I was on a mushroom trip.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Going all over the place, man. Now, before I get into what I actually thought about it, Rin is like, he's the chosen one, man.
I love the chosen one. Loving him is lots of fun. We love the chosen one. Not as much as me.
He's the chosen one. What else can I say?
Is it because of his midichlorians?
Look, his M count is large, okay? It's so large. It's the largest M count that there is. It's huge.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the force. You believe it's this...
Rin.
I don't presume to. But you do.
But you're gonna have to take and slide the tomatoes back so that I don't get pummeled, because although it was a fun track and I was bobbing around, I'm probably never gonna listen to it again. I thought it was mid.
Oh, you hit the dark side.
Come on, everybody knows the dark side's cooler. Look at all of this around me, okay? Welcome to the dark side.
The younglings are not safe.
You have cookies here. But anyways, I don't know. It was okay. It's not like some of it wasn't exactly, I was expecting something a little bit heavier, I guess, in the drum and bass, maybe a big drop in there or something. I don't know.
You're thinking more of dubstep.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, dubstep is known for the bass drops, but this is pretty textbook drum and bass track.
I don't know. Didn't really vibe with it as much. Then he gave his first mid to something Ren related. Not to say the first two were absolutely fire, but maybe he should just go collab with Scooter. Joking. I'm joking. Okay, Ren's way better than Scooter.
I called the cops. You can't give it a mid.
That's what I thought. But overall, Genesis itself is fucking fire. And it was It was a great time. I'm glad we still covered all three of them. So now that we've covered all three of them, should we give a small talk to the Renegades? Should we talk to the Renegades real quick?
Let's do it.
Right. Well, what's up, Renegades? Won't keep you here long. As some of you know, we are doing Crucify Your Culture next week. And then on Black Friday, we're dropping all three parts of the money game in one video. So it could be a long one, folks. You may want to strap in. It's probably going to be longer than your lunch break. It's just my hypothesis, but we'll see exactly how long it goes. Then the day after that airs, we are doing a Thanksgiving live stream special. We're bringing back our buddy Dustin from the Deep Cut podcast, who was on our Halloween live special. We are bringing on a brand new guest for us, dude named VHS Mikey. We're going to talk about Thanksgiving and pop culture, what we're thankful for, some of our favorite traditions and foods. The graphic is on the screen while I've been talking. So if you want to see this, it's always in the community tab. You can check it out, or you can hop into our Discord. It's linked in the description of this video and on our channel page, because we have a lot of fun in there. We got people giving us more info on Ren down there, and we're just trying to build up a little community there where people can give us all the lore that they know about every single video we cover. So it's in one central location for not just us, but everybody else who likes to watch these videos with us. So, and speaking of chronic pains and malignant things, see, I could rap too. Sunday takes off tomorrow after this video for his 1-year checkup at Mayo Clinic. So all the well wishes and good vibes and prayers you could send me so that we come off clean. It's gonna be hopefully good news. So with that being said, you know what else people should do, Dylan?
I think it would be in their best interest to watch the rest of our Fail or Fire series.
I concur. We have over 90 videos. We are going to hit 100 videos probably this month, probably next week, maybe even within the next couple of weeks. We're going to hit number 100. We've got so much other stuff like Echo that's awesome. We got some new things that are going to start dropping on Mondays when we can, so keep a look out for that. Let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail, fire, or just plain mid, and which one was your personal favorite. Like and subscribe if you want to. Feel free to join the memberships if you really rock with us and want to see us take this to a whole new level, because we are Cyber School Media. This was Fail or Fire, and we will keep bringing you the heat. We will see you next week in the premiere. We'll catch you then. See you guys later.
Later.